We're back, and we're here to do a Q&A with you.
Answer any questions you guys might have.
Whatever crazy question you can come up with, we will answer.
Maybe besides the ketchup on the pizza, because
No, definitely
that
ask him
that
about.
is actually too crazy.
Definitely ask him about the ketchup on the pizza. I am dying to know what that's about. It's messed up.
Yeah, but we've done a bunch of things this week, so obviously we showed you the process, we showed you how the hair and makeup is done. You could tag along the whole session, which was really nice. And you're going to see the reveal on Sunday, I believe at noon.
Yes, this is kind of an announcement. So we're gonna do Jillian's reveal. So Jillian's the one who did the live session with us earlier
Who
in the
did
week.
so amazing.
Yeah, hi Chanel.
Chanel.
And so we're gonna do her reveal live on Sunday at noon. So you can watch along as she sees her images for the first time. So that'll be really cool.
Yeah, and then we will. Actually, we haven't talked about it yet, but because you guys will be seeing just the view of the room and the screen, the way Jillian will see it, but we'll try to upload at least some, if not most, or all pictures online also, so people can see the high quality of them, right?
I don't know, we haven't talked about that.
It.
We'll,
We'll figure it out. But we've
For
showed
sure,
you
we'll
a
put some
few
of them online.
teasers, so we'll definitely add at least a couple more.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So I was sitting in the shade today, so you can see that I'm burned everywhere.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I have zero tolerance for the sun, zero tolerance.
I thought I would get burned, but Pamela is apparently even more.
I'm more white than
sensitive than I
Mateusz.
am, yeah.
I'm more white than the whitest person I know.
Hi, Danny.
Hi, Danny. Yeah, I actually had a little dragonfly friend fly up and visit me today while I was sitting here, and he would like sit on the railing of my balcony and just look at me, and then he'd fly away for a little while and come back and just look at me again, and then he'd kind of hover near my face and look at me, and then I had a butterfly fly over my head. So I'm pretty sure I'm a Disney princess is the moral of that story.
Well, I knew that before. I didn't need any proof.
Henry does say I have a Disney princess ass, which I think by that is what he's. I think what he's saying by that is I don't have an ass.
Well, I just saw 2 hummingbirds. So I'm gonna stick with birds for
Oh
tonight.
yes.
But,
Hi, Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
All right, so throw your questions at us if you have any questions about the photo shoot process, anything you've seen this week, about why we do boudoir. We talked about that yesterday.
Yeah, in case you missed something, it's totally cool to make questions about things we've done already.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hi, Sherry.
Or about like our products or like albums, anything that you can think of. It's fair game. So just let us know.
What's our favorite color? All the important questions.
All the important questions. Why ketchup on pizza?
No.
Why, Mateusz? Why would you do that to pizza?
It's a cultural thing. Like you just gotta leave it.
See, this is why I'm afraid to visit Poland now. It's not safe.
I would find a few other reasons, but it's okay. But the reasons to visit it outweighed it way more.
Okay.
You would be okay even with the ketchup and pizza. It's that beautiful.
Okay, all right. Well, you'll have to, you and Evgeny, you'll have to take me. Okay, so how long, Wendy wants to know, how long does a shoot usually take? So, it's a very good question. Hair and makeup usually takes about an hour to an hour and a half. And then the shoot time itself is about 2 hours. So, hi, Stephanie. That plus the bullshitting we do between outfits and
it's plus minus more on the plus side for 2 hours.
It's about the whole experience takes about 3 to 4 hours in total.
Hi, Tanita.
Hi, Tanita.
Hi, Wendy. And Stephanie.
And
Hi, guys.
Wendy. Yeah. So it's a really fun experience. I can talk about that for a minute until someone else pipes in with another question.
But also usually people book a session at around 11 a.m. and we're
11,
done.
12,
12, and we're usually done by 2 or 3. So that's kind of like
Yeah.
the period
Exactly.
of time.
Yeah, 3 to 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So you will arrive here on your session day, and you'll walk in, and you'll have a clean, moisturized face and clean, dry hair. And I will hand you over to our hair and makeup artist, EJ, who will work her magic on you because she's freaking amazing. And she'll have everything you need. You don't have to bring anything with you. She will also have false eyelashes for you, which make your eyes pop. They're amazing. And then you'll be listening to a personalized playlist that I make for you, which we couldn't show you in the shoot earlier this week because copyright. Yeah. But I always do that. I make a personalized playlist for each of our clients. And then, oh my God, there's my dragonfly friend. You guys.
Well, there are two,
right
actually.
there. Oh.
You should show them.
Okay, do you guys want to see my dragonfly?
So she wasn't lying.
I have a pet dragonfly. I want to prove to you. Wait.
Stand up.
Okay.
Come closer.
I get closer. See, he's right there. Wait. Right there. Can you see him? He's so cute. Okay, wait. Yes. And there's his friends. I don't know if you can see his friends, or his friend. He's got another friend there. So I have my dragonfly friend and then my dragonfly friend's friend. Okay, where was I?
And then me.
And then I create like a little okay. I create like a little cheese and fruit and chocolate plate for you. So like a little hors d'oeuvre plate. And I make you eat because I'm a bossy bitch that way. And then I have a little wine for you, which you don't have to drink, but a lot of our clients say that it helps them relax. So I always offer wine.
And get the breakfast before session.
Yes.
Just trust us.
Please eat breakfast.
Eat.
We tell them that, but they never do.
Yeah.
And then when EJ's done with you, then she hands you over to Mateusz, and he will go through like all the poses with you. He demonstrates all the poses, and he shows you what to like do with your face, so facial expressions and hands and feet and everything. So you don't have to think about it at all. You can just sit back and relax and enjoy being pampered. And then while he's shooting you, I'm there as your personal assistant, so I'm making sure your hair is perfect and your lingerie is perfect, everything's in place, and so I'm basically your bitch for the day. Like, whatever you need me to do, I'll do for you that day.
And if I need lights to be moved,
I'm also his bitch.
Just for those 2 hours.
But just for those 2 hours. And then when you get like completely done with your photo shoot, then that's when you come back about a week later and you do your image reveal, and that's what we'll do on Sunday. So you'll see that.
Hi, Amy. Thanks for joining us.
So it's really fun. Like it's probably the most pampered you're ever gonna feel. And then also before the session, when you're picking out lingerie and all that, I have lingerie guides that I send you, but I also will go shopping with you if you want. And I never understand when our clients don't take me up on that, because I am so fun. You should really go shopping with me. But it's a great, luxury experience from beginning to end. We really want to make sure you feel like a queen for a day.
That's right. We're there for you. We're treating all of the people we work with like our friends. So there are no silly questions. There are no things to just be worried about. It's just like, you can ask us anything, and we try to make you feel just like us already for many, many years.
Yeah. And are you going to feel awkward in your underwear in front of us? Yes! For about 10 minutes. Yeah. You're going to feel awkward as fuck. And then it's going to feel like you've always worn your underwear in front of us. And this is just normal.
Hi, Jennifer. Hi,
Jennifer.
And LJ has a question.
Oh. 2 questions. The first one, what are some of the best brands of lingerie and best places to shop? So in Utah, there aren't a lot of choices. There are some great like links that I've put in our lingerie guide, which is on our blog post. It's way down at the bottom of our blog.
And for shopping, actually shopping online is a really good option nowadays. And there are 2 main categories. One is Amazon. Amazon has a lot of great stuff. A lot. Actually, vast majority of people who shoot with us, they get at least part of their wardrobe from Amazon, and it looks great. I think we'll probably write a blog post about it one day, like give you links to Amazon, kind of things that we recommend that just look amazing and they will not break a bank. And then the other side is the little bit more high-end, luxurious. They just use better materials. They use real leather. So, for example, Honey Birdette is probably the best example of it. They do have sales. So every maybe 2 months, 3 months, they will have like 30% sale, 20% sale. And you can sometimes even more. And you can get really beautiful, high, like a very luxurious looking type of lingerie for not a lot of money.
I love Honey Birdette, and we have a few pieces in the client closet that you can borrow for free too. And then we also love Marie Mur, which is a Canadian company, I believe, a French Canadian company, and it's Marie and then MUR. They have beautiful leather pieces and harnesses and stuff, so that's really fun if you're into something kinky. Their pieces are beautiful too, and we're going to invest in some things for the client
they
closet.
Look very artistic,
it's not sometime in the next year. They're really gorgeous stuff. I though usually take clients just to Blue Boutique because it's the choice in town, and I feel like they have better customer service than, say, Victoria's Secret, and they have a lot more options too. So they have just like kind of better fitting lingerie. So yeah, I'll go shopping with you, absolutely. And you can also go to like H&M and some other places if you want to really dig deep and find some good deals. It takes a little longer, but it's worth the savings, I feel like. So if you want to shop locally. And then what's the second question? I was super inspired after talking to you the other day and was wanting to know your number 1 tip for self-love and confidence. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Thank you. I need to think about this one for a minute, because if I have to give like the best tip of all the tips in the world, I don't want to pick the wrong one.
You can think. So in the meantime, Stephanie asked where do we go shopping at. So that would be most likely Blue Boutique in Utah. Otherwise, we probably in the area would suggest shopping online. Let's see if there's something else here. Okay. I'm gonna say. You got an answer?
Yeah. It's kind of a general answer though, but I would say do something completely out of your comfort zone that terrifies you. Like, that's how I've built my confidence over the years. Because I remember when I was 18 years old, and I had a baby when I was 18, my first baby. And I was invited out to this like church social, and I was sitting there at the table, and I said something like mildly funny, and everyone at the table laughed. And I had never made anyone laugh before, and I couldn't even make eye contact with any of those people, and I didn't believe that I was the reason that they had laughed. Like, that's how low my self-confidence was. And it's taken me 20 plus years to get to the point where I love myself and feel really confident in myself. And I think that that's because I have this ability to do the things that scare me. It's my superpower. Starting a business scares the shit out of me. Like, public speaking scares the shit out of me. Just throwing my hat in the ring when, I won an entrepreneurship competition in college because I tried, and I was willing to go up there, even though I was having like stomach cramps. I was so nervous. I got up on stage and I did my presentation anyway and pretended like everything was fine, like fake it till you make it, because I just wanted a chance, and that's paid off for me every single time. Like, any time that I've done something fucking terrifying, it's paid off, and I've like either grown in some huge way, or I've gained some huge, like award or reward for doing that. Like the entrepreneurship competition, I won $10,000 to start a business. And, I've had other like smaller things like that where, I've done something scary, and it's been awesome. So that's what I would recommend. Sounds crazy, but self-love, do something that scares you.
So hi Natalie, hi Sheila, hi Jade. Thanks for joining us, guys. And here's one question from Wendy. So what about couple shoots?
Oh yeah, we do couple
shoots. And we do couple shoots. We do have some examples on our website also. Couple shoots are actually some of the most fun shoots you can actually do. It's always I would say it takes a little bit of time probably to get especially men very excited about it. But usually like 10 minutes into the shoot, they start to enjoy it probably sometimes even more than the person who actually booked the shoot, who wanted to book it in the first place.
So true.
Yeah.
They get so excited at the image reveal.
Okay.
So excited. They don't necessarily want like all of the images of just them. Like they don't get excited over those, but they get excited over the ones of them and their partner together. Mm-hmm. And that's cute. And we still haven't done like a gay lesbian couple shoot, and that's something that we want to do. So if you have a partner that you want to do that with, we'd love to do that with you.
Mm-hmm. But just by nature, usually couple shoots tend to look a little bit more kinky, even though they don't have to be, but just somehow they end up looking like that a little bit. Mm-hmm. So I assume also that just what makes them a little bit more fun. It's just that they look a little bit more spicy.
Natalie says, everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. It's a quote I think of every single day. I love that. That is so good. Hi, Kendra. Kendra's my best friend. She lives in Memphis. I love her.
Emily's asking about the best friends shoots.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll totally do a best friend shoot with you. So it depends on what kind of best friend shoot you want. We could do it like a couple shoot where we shoot you guys together. It can be more sexy or more, platonic looking, or
just like a sleepover party.
Like a sleepover, exactly. That's what I mean by platonic. Mm-hmm. Like fun and flirty, but, or we can shoot you consecutively so that you can have like a whole girls' day. We've done that before, and then you can like attend each other's shoots and be there as the support person and, just have fun with each other, and those are great too. Like those are so fun. And sometimes we could do some images of the two of you together kind of in the middle of those two shoots that are more best friendy. Natalie says she wants her husband to come with me. You should talk him into it. Mm-hmm. Your shoot turned out so hot.
So Jade is asking what is favorite type of shoot.
Favorite type of shoot. Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's actually not that easy to answer because they're all super fun.
Yeah. I like the really naughty after dark ones. But Jade, you knew I was gonna say that, didn't you? Come on.
And for me, I think so. Recently we've done a bridal shoot that I really enjoyed, and I feel like now kind of just because we haven't done recently too many bridals, but this one we've done last week, and it was really fun and really amazing. So right now that's something that I'm really kind of personally enjoying because it just has that additional also meaning on top of it also.
Yeah, so we mentioned this before, like Mateusz originally wanted to do weddings. Like he was so passionate about the idea of being a wedding photographer, and I didn't exactly talk him out of doing weddings, but I talked him into doing boudoir. So being able to do bridal boudoir is like the closest he gets to, to doing weddings. In the middle, yeah. Yeah, so it's a little bit, best of both worlds. It's really good. And Natalie, remember, you still need to book with us. She was the award winner of the last giveaway we did.
Okay, cool.
The Naughty After Dark ones, yes. Mm-hmm. They are so fun. I also really love the wing shoots. The angel wings are so beautiful, and I still haven't done a shoot with them.
Okay, don't look at me. So
it's totally
Henry done
totally
one.
My
Okay,
fault. I know Henry's done it.
Yeah, wings are fun because also I think a lot of people are a little bit scared of wings because they look big and they look bulky and stuff. But the wings are actually super light, and they're really fun because it's kind of almost like putting a costume on. So it's just like it makes you feel a little bit different. You can kind of see this. Maybe I just noticed a little bit more. But whenever people put them on, it kind of changes their posture a little bit. It changes their demeanor a tiny bit. You know, it's actually a pretty cool like transformation. So wings definitely add a little bit of that, you know, very interesting flair to the shoot.
Yeah. Yeah, they're so beautiful.
So Natalie says soon. Working on a self-esteem. Yeah, we all do.
But you know what helps with self-esteem? A boudoir shoot.
And then Jade says,
can you do a semi-mix shoot if you wanted a few bridals and the rest kind of naughty?
Oh,
Hell
yeah. Mixing is
Hell yeah,
absolutely,
we can do that.
And that's also another reason why, you know, our session is like around 2 hours long, is that, you know, we do a few different things. It's not just like we just put you in front of the wall and we do just pictures. Like we create experience individually for each person. So absolutely, yeah. And that's why we're here also for you. So we can talk and we can figure out and make sure that we do the shoot exactly kind of the way you would want it to go.
Yeah. So Raquel, hi Raquel, is asking, do you guys do gift cards, vouchers to gift to friends and family? Yes. So if you go, I actually just added a button to our website. So if you go to our website, which is just silkandsaltphoto.com, then there's a button at the top that says gift a boudoir session, something like that. So if you click on that, it'll take you to our checkout page that'll let you buy, just like pay for a session fee for someone, and then from there we'll
get in touch with them.
Get in touch with you, or get in touch with it. Like we'll figure out if you want to surprise them or whatever. You let us know, and we can give you an actual physical gift card or a digital gift card, or however you want to do it.
Yeah, exactly, Natalie. The wings kind of make you feel like a Victoria's Secret angel or just like angel out of some kind of painting, and that's kind of always also when usually me as a photographer, whenever we use the wings, I kind of start think more painterly about the photos, make them a little bit more fine art, you know, adding a little bit of that, also that style into the photographs.
Yeah.
Eleanor is watching. Hi, Eleanor.
Hi, Eleanor.
Oh, inspiration for the name Silk and Salt.
Oh, yeah. So we went through so many names at the time. I was part of a ladies entrepreneurs group, and I suggested this whole list of names, and I think Silk and Salt is the one that got the most votes. But it was Salt and Silk was what I proposed. And then Bethany, you know, Bethany who owns Hippie Skin, we've been friends for so long. She suggested that I switch them, Silk and Salt. She's like, it sounds better the other way. And I was like, oh yeah, you're right. And so I did, and it just worked. I just like the, I don't know, I like the juxtaposition of those two things, something that's kind of luxurious and something that's kind of gritty. And that's kind of what we do, right? Like we provide this luxurious experience, but it's also a little naughty.
Yeah. And we wanted to honor also, you know, our location. So Salt, obviously, big meaning with Utah, but also Salt used to be called the white gold. In the old times, it was a very luxurious, rare, and expensive item. And we thought that, you know, we're in Utah, and this kind of also works for our brand as well, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, accessible buttons are the best. I don't know how people lived before them. Oh, so Wendy's asking if have we shot all different body types, and are there any challenges in that? So, so Pamela, I can talk about that. We've done all types. Oh yes,
every shape and size. We've done every shape and size, and we love doing every shape and size. There is no body out there that is not sexy. Sexy is about attitude, like I said before. It is not about, you know, like your body shape. It's not about a number on a scale. It's not about the number on your dress. You can absolutely, through posing and lighting, whether you're, this big or a big girl, it doesn't matter. You are gorgeous, you are sexy, and we will prove it to you. Just let us prove it to you.
And I can talk here a little bit from a more technical point of view as a photographer. There's absolutely no difference between plus size models, super thin models. The only difference is basically usually just that you have this kind of, what's the word? You have that assumption that there is some difference, but there is none. And I pose actually all types of bodies the same way because everything that looks the best on a person looks on all sorts of bodies. So there's absolutely no difference. So you don't have to worry about it. Something like that should never hold you back from thinking positively about yourself and also blocking you from some amazing experience like the boudoir session or anything else. So yeah.
And then Wendy just asked about props, like roller skates. We did a shoot with roller skates, and she's on our blog post. Go see Michelle's shoot on our blog post.
You could probably send a link to Wendy after we're done.
Yes,
so
I will do that. And it was super cute because she's a derby girl, and actually her hottest images we couldn't put
on social media
because they were topless. So she just did like some little jeans and her roller skates, and that was it. Or jean shorts, It was super cute, super hot shoot.
So yes, props are allowed because again,
Absolutely.
It's about you. So if something is very important to you, absolutely, yeah. Chris joined us. Hi.
Emily says, me, I'm plus size. Emily's shoot was so beautiful.
Yeah,
you are such a beautiful woman, Emily. She hates it when I say that. Have I ever done a milk bath? Bet you'd slay it. Oh, thank you, Raquel. No, we haven't done a milk bath.
We were never asked to do it, and it just somehow,
Yeah.
haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
Derby girl,
Michelle, she's my derby girl.
There you go.
Perfect. There you go. Yeah.
So that was Michelle's request.
Yeah, it was really, really good. All right, guys, throw some more at us.
Yeah, because we're just warming up.
Yeah. We're here all night. No, we're not. I actually have another finalist call tonight.
Yeah. We will have to, actually, that's right.
Yeah.
So we'll be here for a couple more minutes. So if you're on the border of asking us a question or not, just do it now.
Yeah. And if you don't want to ask publicly, you can also private message us. It's always okay too. And, not only do we do couple shoots, but we do throuple shoots, or, like if you...
even we done a poly shoot for Bert and Pamela.
Yeah.
And that was like one of the award-winning images was from that shoot specifically. So it's not limited only to a single person or a couple. You talk to us, right? We want you to have that experience.
Yeah.
So.
Emily asks, do you edit out scars and stretch marks? Depends.
Yeah.
Is the scar part of you? Is it something you identify with? Is it something you want to remember? Then no. Stretch marks definitely will smooth out, and scars that you hate that give you bad memories, we can remove those as well.
Yeah.
But we want you to look like you when we're editing. That is what's most important.
Yeah, the most important thing for us is to show you that you're beautiful the way you are. So whenever you see your photos, we don't want you to think Photoshop. We don't want you to... Because, again, it's okay. There are other boudoir studios that, make you look a little bit more like a... plastic version kind of yourself, and that's beautiful too. That's art, right? So it's all subjective, but that's just not what we do. So we still want you to...
It doesn't fit in line with our mission.
With our mission, yes, what we believe in. We're photographers. We're not digital artists. Yeah. We want you to see yourself. We don't want you to see the Photoshop when you see your photos.
Wendy, do you have access to a fire truck? Not that I know of, but I can start working on it.
And just about the scars. If there's some scars you just don't want to see, that's okay. That's totally cool. There's no problem for us with removing scars. And also tan lines, because that also comes up from time to time. like, don't be afraid that you woke up with a zit or that you had a, very
Everyone
intense.
does.
Yeah, exactly. So some things that are not permanent, obviously, this is like not even up to discussions, just automatically I will get rid of. But tan lines are like a big topic. You don't have to be worried about tan lines. I can easily remove tan lines and make sure that, the body looks the way it would normally look.
Yeah, and Stephanie, if scars are the thing that's holding you back, don't let them hold you back. I can totally Photoshop that out.
Mm-hmm.
Natalie says it's not working.
There we go.
There we go. Oh, good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that, Natalie. Raquel wants to know, what do you think is most challenging about doing shoots? Or was there a time when equipment, weather proved to be challenging?
So I can talk from the weather and the gear point of view. Never. I am a person that is always prepared, and I take big pride in it. I love lighting, so I use artificial light, I use natural light. There is no such an excuse for me to not make beautiful photos for you. So it really doesn't matter. We take most of the pictures indoors, so weather doesn't really matter. Obviously, if it's really cloudy or gloomy, I'll just have to use more of the artificial lights, strobes and flashes and LED lights to just bring more light, since we will not be getting a lot through the window. But I also sometimes, because again, it depends on a person, some people just want more artistic photos with more shadow play, with a lot of silhouettes and things like that. So then obviously I'll be using mainly strobes and flashes through the session anyway. So yeah, no excuses. Nothing ever hold us back. Ever.
Emily asks, if someone wanted an outdoor shoot, where's the best place for that? We actually scouted locations when we were just starting our outdoor sets. And we did a beautiful set, the one that we posted just in the last week. It was near Donut Falls in Salt Lake. There are just a lot of great areas over there that you can shoot in. And there are some good ones around Ogden too, but we're not going to give away all of our secrets. You need to book a photo shoot with us.
And Jade asks also if we do an outside shoots and if we look down upon them. No. So it's just boudoir classic is just more, connected to the bedroom style and just like indoor. But no, it's totally, we're totally okay with doing an outdoor boudoir shoot. We obviously try to find more secluded locations and things like that to make you feel more comfortable, but we've got no problem with that.
Yeah.
We'll not put you in any dangerous spot though, like
no.
If it's super cold or something like that, like we'll try to move the session to when where actually you wouldn't have to freeze to death when doing, outdoor photos and things like that.
There's really kind of a short window in Utah for when outdoor shoots are appropriate. So yes, we do them, but
that's why
not all year, clearly.
Yeah, so that's why you just don't see a lot of them us posting, because they just don't happen that often.
Yeah. What's some advice for people before they come to the shoot, such as dealing with the anxiety of having someone else see you open and vulnerable? Ooh, that's a good question. And Emily says there's a bug on your shirt. Is that the one we just got off?
There's probably like 50 more. It's okay.
Breathe. Just breathe, because it's going to be okay. It's not the scariest thing you've ever done. And, I think just, first of all, talk to us as much as you can. Get comfortable with us before the shoot. We always will do like a pre-shoot consultation with anyone that wants to. So after you book, we'll spend some time with you in person, if that would help, or over the phone, if that's good enough for you. Just going over all of your questions and concerns so that we can reassure you that it's all going to be fine. There were many that came before you. They all survived the process. They're still alive to tell the tale. So it's not nearly as bad as you think.
And Natalie says alcohol. Yes, alcohol helps, but please don't come drunk to the session.
Don't come drunk.
Ever.
Please come sober. We'll give you a glass of wine.
So what will tie into it is that boudoir is kind of supposed to be stressful. So embrace it. I know it sounds scary, and it's like, I know everybody approaches things differently, and obviously I have my own fears. I also stress out before each session, because I care so much about making sure that you guys are comfortable and that you will love the photos that we'll create for you and that you will love the whole experience. So I am extremely stressed before each session myself, so I totally understand that. And I know some people will be going through that even more emotionally. So my advice from me would be to just embrace it, because this is part of the boudoir shoot. That's what separates boudoir shoot from getting your pictures done at the DMV or going to Walgreens get your passport photos done. And those already can be stressful too, right? Because first of all, you want to look good, and it's just like you're putting yourself out there. So photography is very specific in that you are putting yourself. So boudoir, for the way we do boudoir, is you don't really get nude, or you don't really unclothe yourself physically. It's more about actually showing you're opening yourself metaphorically for us, as your personality, you as a person. You will be naked you'll be vulnerable, and you'll be naked in front of camera, and that's what makes this so powerful. Without
metaphorically naked,
yes. Without this experience wouldn't be what it is, right? It is transformative because of all those things. So 100% embrace being nervous, because all of that will only make your session better, and you will be even more glad that you've done it because of it. So even though it doesn't seem like it, it's a good thing.
And I would add that every single one of our clients that came nervous, which is pretty much all of them, 10 to 15 minutes into their shoot, they are relaxed and having an amazing
time of their life, yes.
time. Every single time.
Yeah.
So, it's not likely you're going to be any different.
And now it became almost like a little story I sometimes tell at the end of the session. But sometimes we do have to remind people to change back into normal clothes before they leave.
Yeah,
because
they just kind of just prance around in their underwear by the end. And they're like, this is me. And we love that. They've already grown in body confidence just in those 2 hours so much. So it's really cool to see that transformation just in that time.
And Natalie's asking also, where are we from?
Oh, well, I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. Originally born in Michigan. That's why I don't have a Southern accent. But yeah, my parents were both born and raised in Memphis, and they moved me back there. And then I moved here because I wanted to get away from the heat and the humidity and the racism. So here I am. And racism exists here too. I see that now, but it's not so in your face as it is there. I do miss my black people though, honest to goodness. When I moved to Utah, I started looking around. I was like, oh my God, where are all the black people? This is not okay. It's more homogenous seemingly at first, but then you kind of get to know the culture and you realize there's plenty of diversity, at least here in Ogden there is. So it's cool. I love it here. Moral of that story, I love Utah. It's been amazing for me. It's so beautiful. I love the mountains.
And I am obviously from a little bit further away. Originally from Poland, from a beautiful city called Kraków, or Krakow in English. Over 1,000 years old city, used to be old capital of Poland. So all Polish kings and have their tombs in the main castle in that city. And fun little thing, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but Google my last name, and you're gonna have a little cool history lesson and some interesting Wikipedia articles. So
yeah. And another cool fact: his wife is from Russia.
Oh yeah,
and we met in Florida.
Yeah, so world is a funny place, guys. Just never know. You never know.
It's so true. And so Mateusz actually, he came over here to the States to study music, the French horn. And he went to Interlochen Arts Academy. And what's funny is that I went to Interlochen summer camp. So I knew exactly where he had gone to school. Which, it's not like I got to go in the legit school building. We were in cabins in the heat. But anyway.
But it was still cool because,
cool
not a lot of people obviously know about this place. It's more like, people who are in arts, they know about Interlochen. So it was a cool surprise to find out about each other.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, you guys are slowing down. I feel like we've exhausted you for today.
Well,
but we'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be back. We can do this again. It'll be fun, actually.
Yeah, and this actually, I think, so this was only to the Salty Witches group, right? Yeah, so also if you have any last minute question, I think this is just Salty Witches, so you don't have to be afraid that people from outside of the group will see it.
Yeah. And Raquel wants to know how we became a team. So we have a mutual friend named Jade.
Yeah.
Who?
And hi, Jade. If
Hi,
you will be
Jade.
watching the replay, we miss you.
We miss you so
Jade is
much.
the best. So.
She's the coolest. She was having a party, kind of not a going away party, but a see you later party, because she was going to Paris for 3 months. Because
she loves Paris, and
that's just a normal thing Jade does.
She's just cool like that.
She's very cool like that. And anyway, we met at her see you later party, and then I saw some pictures that he had done, his first boudoir shoot ever, of Jade on that she had posted on her Facebook page. And so I contacted him and was like, hey, what would you think about maybe starting a little side hustle and doing this? And it turned into our main hustle because we loved it so much. So it's kind of the short version.
Yeah,
of the story.
short version of the story. Yeah. So mutual friend, and then since then just things roller coasted.
Yep. Oh, and now he's like my cute
That's
little
me.
brother. This guy.
And Emily says Jade is her hero. Yep.
Oh, and actually, the reason that we met Emily was
Also through Jade. So Jade is just like the glue that holds the whole world together, honestly, because
she has free sessions for life.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
She knows it though. She knows.
Of course she does.
Whenever Jade is here, we just make photos. Like,
Yes.
that's it. Okay.
All right, we're gonna get
guess
going,
we'll be
and
finishing.
yes, and we'll do this again maybe next week or in a couple weeks. 'Cause
Yeah.
this was good, and
Yeah, you guys let us know if you like this. Obviously, I am not in Salty Witches, so like I have no way of
he can't
interacting with
post.
you guys. only through Pamela. So otherwise, at least for me, this is the only way. So if you guys ever have questions to me, I guess that would be a good way to do it. But yeah, just let us know what you guys think about it.
Yeah, it's good. I love you, witches.
And thanks
You
so
guys
much.
are amazing.
Thank you so much for giving us your time and hanging out with us a little bit.
Yeah, it's been good. Okay,
Yep.
love you guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.